Hello everyone, we are back because Blizzard has released a new cinematic installment of the saga following around our dear friend Lord Saurfang, who has apparently traveled to Outlands, to Nagrand, to find Green Jesus. Thor. Thrall. And I gotta tell ya, that is just as beautiful as the other ones, and there is plenty to talk about, so let's jump right in and do so, shall we? So, like I said, we open up in Outland Nagrand, where right away we get the sense that something's not quite right. Saurfang reaches down, brushes his hand against some wheat, and it instantly falls apart in his hand. Now I know Saurfang is a big strong boy, but even then, it more so seems like the wheat is just dying off. It's weak. Guess we'll find out. We then see Saurfang walk up to what appears to be an abandoned home that Thrall has just moved himself into, and Thrall sitting sharpening a simple farming tool. Then our Horde heroes begin their little chat.
So, this is home now. Home. And family. And where are they? Not far. This world... well, it looks good. But it's wrong. Broken. Falling apart. Just like the Horde.
So as we thought, Saurfang confirms that the world is falling apart and is just not right. It's falling apart just like the Horde. Next we get to see a little bit of sassy Saurfang kind of put Thrall in his place a little bit, and let me tell ya, I am here for it.
Do you know what she's done while you've been hiding? I left that life behind. I'm no one's savior. I will not lead the Horde. I didn't ask. But I hoped you would at least fight for it.
So yeah, Saurfang kinda asks Thrall, asking, do you know what she's done while you've been hiding up here in the high life of Nagrand? To which Thrall kind of blows him off for a moment to zoom in on his pendant, which, as we know from Old Soldier, he tried to burn after feeling like a failure, belonged to his son, which he took after his passing, and was saved and returned to Saurfang by our lovely, handsome little Zappy boy. Thrall then says that he is nobody's savior, which I'm sure has a lot to do with the fact that he has lost his communication with the elements after the Makra with Garrosh Hellscream, where he kind of cheated. We know that a Makra is only supposed to be hand-to-hand combat to the death between orcs, and Thrall called upon the elements and used them to kill Garrosh. Thrall then gets a little bit of an attitude and says, I will not lead the Horde, to which Saurfang gets all sassy again and says, I didn't ask, Broheim. I just thought you would at least help us fight. Then Thrall gets a really big attitude and walks away, but maybe what happens next will change his mind.
You were followed. I followed them. You and I, we don't get to hide.
So yeah, rogues, undead rogues, really, really, really cool looking undead rogues attack the two orcs, which A, probably wasn't the smartest on their part because they appear to be around level 68 or so, and attacked two raid bosses by themselves. It was pretty much a suicide mission. And B, if you notice, they were merely human forsaken. They were not Sylvanas' trusty Dark Rangers, which might lead one to believe that they were not sent on a kill mission at all. They were merely supposed to watch and report back. So maybe these rogues went rogue and attacked on their own. Either way, it was a really cool fight scene. We got the full rogue sound effect and everything. Saurfang picks up a post and bashes one against the wall. We get to see Thrall cover one in ash so he can grab it out of the sky, and then Saurfang catch an invisible rogue and break its neck. I mean, probably the coolest thing we've ever seen in a cinematic, in my personal opinion. So after the attack, Thrall understandably is a little defensive, saying that Saurfang was followed, to which Saurfang replies, putting Thrall in his place once again, saying that he followed them. Thrall then realizes that him nor his family are safe from Sylvanas and Nagrand, walks over to his anvil, gives a big dramatic kick, and pulls out his shiny new axe. Now I can't be the only one that was kinda hoping Doomhammer would be under there. I know, Legion, artifact weapons, Doomhammer's technically ours now, I guess. But as we all know, if someone wants a hammer back bad enough, there are ways to get it. Either way, the axe is really cool, and was probably forged without the help of giant Tyrion Lannister. So I guess this is Thrall's way of letting us keep Doomhammer, he can take the axe. So we can keep the little one. I am super excited to see where this goes. I've always been a huge fan of Thrall and his storyline, and I can't wait to see him back in action. Now, as far as the future of these cinematics, I think it's pretty unanimous that everyone thinks they're super cool and would love to see some more. I think what made this one really cool is being able to see a character that we've known for a really, really long time. Whether you like Thrall or hate him, he's been around since before Vanilla, so being able to see him in as realistic as possible was just kind of really, really cool, and I hope they keep that up. I also hope they branch out into other races. I think with the Night Elves taking back their home, being able to see some hyper-realistic Tyrande, Malfurion, and some more Forsaken would be awesome. And of course, anything with more Anduin, that handsome, handsome angel boy, is always welcome in my book. But we'll save that for next time. So, that was Safe Haven, leading us right into 8.2. And until next time, I'm Sorcerer Scott. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.